Hey there folks, this is GreenXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. This is episode 13. What we're going to do today is take on the rest of the story, and when I say take on, is worse than any boss. I'm actually recording this story all in one sitting, so bear with me if I sound a bit tired by this point. A lot of people I know to make a save point after the whole Midgar and Kalm scenario just to skip Kalm. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go that far. I would just sort of skip through the story as much as possible. But anyway, in the last episode we saw that Sephy was going a bit mad after he noticed that he was made like a monster in all the Mako in the reactor, so it's time to see the after effects of that. And this part of the story, in all fairness, is a lot more interesting than the first half of the story. We're gonna see how Sephy became the monster that he is, why he killed off all of Shinra. I mean, we've sort of seen the motive of why he did it now, because they made him a monster and everything, so he killed everyone off in Shinra and everything. But that's not all of it, kind of thing. Where we want to go in the mansion, Nibelheim Mansion, we'll be coming back here later. I think it's optional later. I don't think you have to come in here at all, but it's definitely worth it. There's something extremely good here. A couple of extremely good things here. You want to come down into the basement and see the horrors of Nibelheim Mansion. Everything else in the mansion is a bit derelict and a bit creepy, but the basement is where it's all at. I just want to stress as well that once the story is over, there's only one other part in the game that has a huge chunk of backstory like this. You can't go in yet. A couple of coffins in there though. How weird. Yeah. Okay, so Sephy has been in the basement, where the huge library is, finding out as much about Genova, his mother, air quotes, his mother, and about the ancients, about what the Mako actually means to him. Is he really a monster kind of thing? That's what he's trying to find out. Which is fair enough. If you find out something huge like this, you want to research into it a bit, don't you? I think I would do the same if it was, if it was actually a realistic sort of thing. They didn't give it too creepy a music for this part. It's a bit morbid, maybe, but it's not completely creepy like you'd expect for what's happening. Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Probably would have told you sooner or later, maybe. We didn't know Professor Gast, so it's impossible to really tell. Yeah. Maybe alone. Okay. No matter how much you talk to him, he's going to say the same thing, so it's time for us to get out of the mansion now. I think we're actually done with the mansion for the story. Sephy didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. Look at the books piling up. It's really nice how they did that, because that would have taken effort as pre-rendered backgrounds. Just putting a couple of books there would have taken effort. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. I had enough Mako for that then. Shinra made an army based on monsters and Mako and everything, as well as just the electricity and the money factors and the greed and everything. They are complete monsters themselves. Okay, bedroom in the mansion. I couldn't sleep there. Yeah, he has his house down the road. I mean, Notice by here, greenhouse, and up here, a safe. Can't actually do anything with it right now. Can't even click on it. I'm not sure if we're supposed to leave or go back down into the basement, so I'm going to go into the basement. If it's the wrong way, then I'll see you back outside. If it's not... Ooh, let's see. He seems different. Okay, we need to come down here. That's good. I wasn't going the wrong way and wasting time then. Let's head down. We're not done with the mansion after all. I thought we were, but I forgot. Excuse me. I'm not finishing that meme. Okay. When you come down here later on, there's some really annoying enemies, but interesting as well. It's an interesting enemy as well, which I want to show off. The design of it is really funny. Okay. Not funny in a ha-ha way. Let's see exactly what Sephiroth's like now then. Who is it? Now the music goes a bit mad. How am I a traitor? I haven't done anything. You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. I don't know what that means. They would migrate in, settle planet, then move on. Is that what it means? Is that a definition? At the end of their harsh, hard journey, they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. Sounds like heaven to me. You know, the heaven idea. But those that disliked the journey appeared. Those who stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. A whit? Those are your ancestors. Long ago, disaster struck this planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. I don't understand. Cloud ain't an ancient, is he? Or is he saying that everyone's an ancient? I don't know. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to increase. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What's that have to do with you? Don't you get it? An ancient named Genova was found in the geological stratum of 2,000 years ago. So Genova is actually 2,000 years old. No wonder she doesn't have a head. The Genova project wanted to produce people with the power of the ancients. No, the Cetra. I'm the one that was produced. Okay. So Genova is sort of his mother, in the sense that he was produced from her organism kind of thing. Not a mother in a traditional sense, in other words. Ooh. Why is he tiptoeing? He's a bit weird. Sephiroth? It's probably the big feet. Maybe he has to tiptoe. No, that would be worse. Right. This is Sephiroth's real theme. With the music going and everything, and it is stunning. It really sets for what's coming. Sets the piece kind of thing. I'm not going to cut on the way out because it's added dramatic effect. I think it's required to fully enjoy this part. This is the part of the story that's really enjoyable. The one little part. Get ready, we need to leave the mansion now. There's plenty more of the mansion to explore, but we'll be doing that later, so don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. Here we go. Sephiroth went mad and destroyed Nibelheim. Hey, too, you're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. Are you still sane? The other one wasn't. We've seen now the introduction of Sephiroth going mad and the introduction of why. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Okay. Let's go and have a look in our house then. I'm not sure if this is where his mother died. I think it is meant to be that. He goes into his house and nobody's there kind of thing. Ooh, our soldier friend. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Ooh. Is that man alive? Oh, he's blinked. I saw him blink. I don't know if we can see it with the video quality, but he blinked. On the floor. That was a really famous cinematic where if anyone mentions Final Fantasy VII, or there's like a list of best RPGs or whatever you find on the internet, then you will see that picture probably of Sephiroth going into the flames. Not the Mount Nibble part, that's not. But yeah. Last part of... This is the last scene, the last setting of the story, so we're nearly there, folks. And then we can start with the game properly, and... We saw this little scene before, when we was at one of the reactors, and we saw a bit of backstory of Tifa. This is why Tifa started fighting and joined Avalanche and everything. because Sephiroth, with his giant sword by there, for some reason he leaves his giant sword behind for us to pick up. Well, Tifa's father gets stabbed to death, just like a couple of the other villagers outside. Can't examine him, never mind then. So she has motive now to hate Sephiroth and join us. She wouldn't have stayed in Midgar even if there was somewhere to hide away there. He still calls her mother, which is quite weird. How could you do that to Papa and all townspeople? Go on, Tifa, you can do it. Stab his guts out. Ooh. Of course, she's so weak. Ooh. Dead Tifa. Tifa. Oh. Okay, we're gonna actually get to see Jenova now. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. You came a bit late, mind. You've sort of been slashed down the middle. How you're still in one piece, I don't know. Must have been a bloody blunt sword, mustn't it? Okay, we leave you by here with all the monsters while we go and check out Sephiroth and Jenova. I guess it's too far to take her back to her house or anything, in any case. Okay, here we go. This is Jenova 5 years ago. It has a mask on. You know, it's going to look a bit different. I think they're taking all the macro out of her through that tube and into all the tubes out there with all the monsters and everything. I think. I'm not certain. Mother, let's take this planet back together. I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. I guess Sephiroth is sort of an ancient because he was born from Jenova. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? Oh, what's he going to say? How's he going to explain this off? You've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother is destined to become the ruler of this planet. That is the true face of Jenova. We never saw it before because of the missing head, but yeah. I don't know if I would overreact this much if I found out I was genetically made, you know? If I was a test tube baby, it's not awful, it's not that bad of a thing. I have orders to take this planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What am I supposed to be sad about? So, he's going to try and take the planet back from humans. He doesn't think he's a human anymore. You're not the Sephiroth I used to know. No, I think we got that. You, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me. It's like when I have those dramatic faces in cheesy bad films, isn't it? They just go back and forth between the two people. And that's the end of my story. Nope, that is all of the story. We are finally done. How did Tifa survive is one thing. In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Nope, can't rely on a Shinra paper. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened then. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. Seems like a lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Yeah, we'll get to know more as we go through the game, but it'll be more sort of stuff that you need to sort of pick out. It's going to be bits and pieces as you go through the game rather than big chunks like this part by here. We will get another part that's really big, chunky like this as well. Going. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yeah, Barrett doesn't like to think. He's, yeah. Let's get a move on. Right, let's go. Come on, let's go. We get a new item too now, which is really nice. Oh, brother. If you like to switch party members a lot, you know. Cloud. How bad was I when Sephy kept me? So anyway, Nibelheim has been burnt. Completely burnt. To the ground. Her mother died in the fire, which is sad. Her father died in the fire. Eris is obviously getting to know more about the ancients by following us, even just from that story, so she's enjoying herself. Enjoying's a bit strong of a thing, but... And we just like the story. And now we got the stunning music of Kalm, after all that morbid music. Okay, take this. This is the PHS, the party... Ooh, system. Party, I don't know. But anyway, like she's saying, now we can change party members out on the world map or at save points. I want to check our health and stuff just in case they didn't get restored even after all that. Okay, good. Well, that's what I wanted to do. Now that the story's done, we can finally equip some new stuff for these. Mithril Amulet for him. What about you? Star Pen of Poison. Where do we get that from? From the dragon fight, was it? Oh yeah, we got a new weapon for it too. Another materia slot. See what we got here. Heal. I want to put that on her so she can get rid of poison. It'll be better when it gets to her sooner. That's the only, I don't use resist, but you know, it'll be there. And for him, all he has is fire and cure. Restore lightning. I think I'll give earth. I like to give it to Barrett for some reason. I like him to have earth. It sort of suits his personality a bit, I think. Get it. Right. An OCD style, I want to arrange. There we go. So we're done. You can explore the town to where you want, but you never have to come back to Kalm again. You don't get anything forever coming back to Kalm again. Anyway, this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed the whole story. If it's your first time seeing the story, I hope you did enjoy it thoroughly. The PHS system is by you. You can use it whenever you want. And change whatever you want to do, you know, is there. Let's save. Next location we're going to is quite a ways away, so we'll be checking that out on the world map properly. Yeah, it's all done. This has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again in a bit, folks.